Hi everyone, welcome to this week's plan with me. I am planning for the week of August 4th, and it was my brother's birthday week, and that is why I'm using a baseball kit because he loves baseball and he always played it growing up. So I think this kit is so cute. It makes me miss like going to his baseball games. I want to say he was mainly the catcher. And honestly, I think he was actually number 7 too. So that's funny. Not that he will ever see my spread, but you know. And then I am using this foil pack by Kristen's Planner. I was actually going to use this kit like last year and I never got around to it. So all out of order, but whatever. And I'm just going to fast forward through this space because it was a boring week and I don't feel like there's a whole lot to talk about.
Everything you want, but you can't have. Number one regret, no takebacks. The hole in your chest, that's payback. Payback, yeah, you better take that. You could call me selfish, you critical, I could take the blame. Just like I could take a match and send it up in flames. Don't say I didn't warn ya. This might hurt, but that's just karma. Better take that. Call it payback. Don't say I didn't warn ya. Stay mad, I know you wanna. This might hurt, but that's just karma. That's just karma. Go and play the part, play the victim. Throw a pity party with your demons. Blaming everybody and you're screaming. But I'm the one bleeding. You're the one that's selfish and critical, you could take the blame. Just like I could take a match and send it up in flames. Don't say I didn't warn ya. This might hurt, that's just karma. Better take that. Call it payback. Don't say I didn't warn ya. Stay mad, I know you wanna. This might hurt, but that's just karma.
Alright, now on to the day by day. She doesn't have deco in her kit, so that's alright. First thing I did on Monday was laundry, and then I pulled stickers. Still need to find out a good when's the best time to film and have a schedule, but kind of just winging it right now. And then I watch Hunting Wives. Have you guys watched that one yet? It is a pretty good one. I didn't expect the end, let's just say that. That is from my shop. This is Stick with the Plan Co. and just a little big. Still a little big, oh well. And then this is Ohana Story. And I forgot to get rid of the space in between those words, oh well. And this is from Paper K. I went through Renly's clothes so I could get rid of or give my cousin the clothes that were too small. It's funny because I have 2 cousins, so my first cousin, Rayleigh, she had her baby 6 months before I had Renly, and now my cousin Michaela is having her baby 6 months after I had Renly, so we're all 6 months apart. So Rayleigh sends me her hand-me-downs, I send Michaela my hand-me-downs, or Renly's hand-me-downs. And it's pretty funny. And they're the same age. They're 27, 26, 27. They're like months apart, Michaela and Rayleigh. And then I cleaned the shower, I FaceTimed my mama. And then the first day I started taking L-tyrosine. The pre-workout that I take has it in it, and after I take that pre-workout, my mind is always like super happy, so I was wondering if it was that, so I got some to try out. I only tried it for a couple days. I need to get back on it and try it some more. But there was a few days I got anxiety. I don't know if it was from that or just life. And that is from Carly Plans. This is a new one that just released today. That's from Mick Plans. And then I also did my 8th injection this night. So I need to get back on that and see if it helps my mood. Not that I'm like in a bad mood all the time. It's just I love the way my brain feels after I drink one of those pre-workouts. And then this was the day it was my brother's birthday. So my brother and I are actually Irish twins. My mom got pregnant with me after just having him. So we are the same age for 2 weeks. When we were younger, it was fun to say, haha, I'm the same age as you. But now that we're like older, he's like, haha, you're the same age as me. That is from Beniva's Creations. That is one that will be coming from my shop. I put her in the bassinet because she just still was rolling around. And then that is from, I want to say Sweet Avis Paper. Watching Hunting Wives again, and then I worked. It's from Beniva's Creations. And then this day I had a nap with the baby. And she got her very first diaper rash. This is probably TMI, but like her poop was just like super acidic. And I think that's what caused it. I don't know why, because she eats the same thing every day for every meal. So I don't know. But luckily it went away quickly. It's from Beniva's Creations. And these next two are Carly Plans. I did my nails this day. And then I did my nails yesterday. These are the new ones. These are another one from AliExpress. I think they're pretty cute. And this is from Corks and Corgs. Did some designing. And this night I woke up and I checked the baby monitor and she was not in her crib. I'm like, how'd she fall out? What the heck? I go in there and Caden's rocking her in the rocking chair. Scared me to death. He's like, yeah, she's just been like jibber jabbering all night, so I don't think she's going back to bed. So we had to get her a baba. So, a 2 a.m. bottle. That's one thing I don't miss from the newborn stage, is waking up in the middle of the night for a bottle. I feel like a lot of women that breastfeed are still having to get up and feed their babies in the middle of the night. At least in my pregnancy group, that is the case. I feel bad for that because it's hard. It's hard to wake up in the middle of the night every night. Then I watched The Summer I Turned Pretty, the new episode. I had a Lunchable. All these are from Carly Plans. And then this is from Make Plans. And I worked. And then this day, I got anxiety. Like I said, I don't know if it was from the L-tyrosine or just because. And I watched Bachelor in Paradise, and then she was fussy this night. Oh, she was so fussy last night. It was probably one of the worst that she's been. It was really sad because, like, she just would not stop crying, and she was, like, doing the so I felt really bad, but she was just way overtired. I put her down at 7 just because she was not napping good, so she was exhausted. And then Caden worked late, and so when he got home, she kind of woke up. So I got her out of the bed, which I shouldn't have. I should have just put her binky back in and let her go back to sleep, but so last night was rough. Like, I don't think my nerves have been so shot before, even like, well, that's a lie. In the newborn stage, they were like that, but it was bad. I just started crying because it was a lot. Oh, I forgot to say where everything's from. Stick with the Plan Co., Corks and Corgs, and then mine that came out today. And then Thursday, I watched Bachelor in Paradise. I don't know, do you guys watch that? I feel like this season, they're like trying too hard, like with the editing and stuff. It just feels like a completely different show. I mean, it is kind of fun to watch, but at the same time, it's almost like they're trying to be a lot like Love Island, but also put their own spin on it. I don't know. I can't tell if I really like it or if I hate it. But then I had another Lunchable. I did some Plan With Me prep, and then I filmed and edited. That is from Sweet Avis paper. And these next two are Carly Plans. Just been really liking Lunchables lately since, like, I don't have a lot of, like, a big appetite. So, Lunchables for the win. And this is from my shop. And I totally put that on Cricut. And then this day marked lots of giggles. And then I put in a Walmart order for the next day. And then I'm marking that my ring fits. I finally have my wedding ring back on. Oops, oops, oops. You know what? You know me. I'm not going to change it because I don't. Maybe I'll just put them like this. That'll be better. I'm not a perfectionist when it comes to my own stuff, if you can't tell. That's from Beniva's Creations. That's from Carly Plans. And this is Craftrina. Friday. Sorry if I'm not very upbeat today. I have a major headache. I'm having a hard time like drinking water, so I'm sure it's because I'm dehydrated. This night I co-slept again. I think she was just going through like a sleep regression this week, and then while I was like cuddling her, I was having sleep paralysis. If any of you struggle with sleep paralysis, I'm so sorry. It's the worst thing ever. My brother and I both struggle with it. And his stories are a lot scarier than mine. Like, I don't see like scary. I mean, the first time I fell into sleep paralysis, I saw a ghost figure. But he just sees some creepy stuff. And I told him, I'm like, I probably don't see stuff because I don't open my eyes. I'm too scared. But yeah, he sees really creepy stuff, and then it makes me scared for the next time it happens. But it was weird, like this sleep paralysis, like in my dream, like Renly was like screeching in my arm. But like in real life, she was just laying there sleeping. And if I don't like wake myself up to get out of the sleep paralysis, then it will just keep going and going and going. So annoying. But luckily over the years I've like taught myself when to like how to get out of it quickly. Beniva's Creations, Carly Plans, my shop in Carly Plans. This day and my mom came to visit. And the new steakhouse that opened, I wanted to take her to it. Because like steak and lobster is just like our little thing. Like we would do getaways and go to Red Lobster and have steak and lobster. But I get the baby already. She's fed, she's changed, she's in a good mood. We get there and they're like, oh yeah, we don't start serving entrees until 2. And it's like 1:15. I'm like, are you kidding me? So we went back home. Well, we went and got nice coffee. I didn't mark nice coffee, but well. Got nice coffee. And then I went home and we watched Dexter, and I'm like, you know what, let's just call it in and then eat here, because last time she was just in a bad mood and she was already getting cranky, so that is what we did. That is from It's Worth Love. This is Sweet Davis paper. And this one and the next are from my shop. The new season of Dexter is like really good. Like I didn't care for the one where he was in Alaska. I wasn't a big fan of that season. I feel like a lot of people weren't, and so I feel like that's why they had to bring another one, because they had to redeem themselves, because that one just kind of sucked. But this one is like really good. I like it a lot. And then I watched Disenchantment with Kaden. I don't know how many times we've rewatched that season, but it's a lot. Kaden just does not like to watch new stuff, so good thing I'm pretty easygoing. I'm not used to like her size of boxes, so I always pull the wrong sizes and then it fills up the whole box. This day we took a family nap. I watched some YouTube and then designed. And then I cleaned the kitchen and our internet was out. Like, I couldn't even get cellular because our internet is the same as like my phone. No, the baby is waking up. This is from my shop. It just came out today. And then I think this was Glam Planner. Internet was out. Yeah, because Kaden went to go buy some stuff to hang some shelves. But like the internet was out all around town. So they couldn't use like the computer just for him to pay for the stuff. So he called me and like our phones were acting up too. So it's kind of scary to think like if like our phones went down, you know? And like the power went out. Like if that happened for a long time, that would be kind of scary. Like really scary. Watched Disenchantment again. And then I designed, and then I put Michaela's package together. She is due in like 3 or 4 weeks. And she is tiny. Her belly is so tiny. I'm like, how are you 8 months? Or like just over 8 months. It makes no sense. Like from 36 weeks on, I got pretty big. I mean, not huge, but like, my mom says, you weren't even big, but I felt huge. And then there was a new water toy. It was one of those like slap pads. You filled it with water and like the little fishies float. Got that ready for her. She really likes it. Kaden's grandma gave it to her, so his grandma gets those packages from Amazon that you don't know what's in them, like returns and stuff. Like you just pay like $30 to get like a box of returns. That both those are Carly plans. And Kaden put up my new shelves, which I still need to put the stuff on them, but it'll be nice to get rid of this thing that's holding all my other like sticker stuff, so I have a little more room in my office. And that is from my shop, and this is Beneva's Creations. Alright, that is it for August 4th through the 10th. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.